Hi there, Shutterbugs. This is Heather, Shutterbug 101, of course. Today we are doing vlog number 6 while we're doing the walkthrough of the Nikon Z5, which is going to be kind of cool. So despite that I'm wearing Fuji gear and I have a Fuji donkey bag, I'm shooting with Nikon today. I got all of my spooky stuff, so I have my skull mask, and I got my skull socks, skull feet, my skeleton feet. And me and Heather, of course, because who else, are gonna go to the pumpkin patch and we're going to do a spooky shoot. So go ahead and join us, and I'm sure we'll have a good time as always. I'm feeling bad to the bone, da 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 da. Now I'm just waiting for Heather. And then we're gonna go to the new Dutch Bros that just opened in town. And because I'm on a diet, I can naturally only have sugar-free drinks. So let's see how that goes. We're gonna get our fill on caffeine and head on over to the pumpkin patch to get some creepy photos. Heather, you're looking very spoopy. I was just telling Heather, because we just arrived at the pumpkin patch, that last year when I was here and I did the sample pictures and video for the Nikon Z series, so yeah, same place, we went through the haunted house to get some of those pictures, and someone surprised me when we stopped to take pictures. Someone ended up being right behind me and they whispered in my ear that they could smell me. So Heather's getting pretty with her makeup for the shoot, and then we will head into the pumpkin patch and get pictures, possibly in the haunted house with the pumpkins, with the corn, you know, classic Halloween-esque things. This has been an official message from the Heathers. Wear your mask. Make COVID go away.
I really want to go to Disneyland, okay?
Just so y'all know, we were planning on going to Disneyland 3 days after they closed. And we've been waiting to go ever since. And unfortunately, we used to work there, and a lot of our friends that were still employed there got laid off in that whole let's let go of 28,000 employees bit. And it's been very disappointing. I think we all just want everything to get back to normal. Have some magic again.
They should not have just let it go.
They shouldn't have let it go. They shouldn't have closed the door.
Seize the day.
Seize the day, Disney. Do the thing.
Julie.
And then hire all those CMs back, because they're wonderful people and they made magic for you and they made the company. And let's be real, if the CMs were just like any other amusement park workers, no one would go.
We would all be chewing gum.
We'd all be chewing gum. We would
be on our phones.
Be on our phones.
Oh, wait,
we'd be very unhappy. Everyone working there would be very bitter and unhappy. We don't like that. We like to make magic, and they like to make magic for you. So, yeah, you should pay them to do that. And hire Heather back, and possibly me back, you know, if I ever get back down there. So that's the thing about the Heathers, is we hook each other up.
It's true.
You know, I paid for the entrance fee, which was more expensive than I thought, so I had to split the payment, which is no problem, because my tutorials definitely help with that. And then she hooks me up with the goodies. So
I buy her things she doesn't need.
She buys me lots of things that I usually don't need, but I usually find a use for it. So we're good. I know, we got the giant chair over there, as if I need to feel smaller already. I had to do my hair today in a way that makes me feel taller. This pumpkin patch that we have near us is probably one of the biggest I've ever seen. It's always really fun to go to every year. And they always have something new. So here they have like the tilt-a-whirl pumpkins, which are always fun. Looks like they took like strawberries but painted them as pumpkins. They have pumpkin blasters, which we're not going to do today. It's an extra fee, but they are fun to do. You shoot them at targets and cowbells. And then of course we have our pumpkin patch, which this is where we're going to start taking pictures. We're going to move our way to the haunted house, and then we're going to take pictures with the corn. And we're going to see what the Nikon Z5 is capable of and see if it's any comparison to the Z6 in the haunted house and how well it did in low light. Yeah, because I'm going to have you take off your mask for a couple of these while we're social distance, people.
Yes, we're gonna distance.
Like, I know that we just told you y'all need to wear your masks, but
Wear your masks when you're near people.
when you're in close proximity to protect each other, if you are indeed around other people quite a bit,
Especially kids.
or elders, people that are, you know, could possibly get sick, that are more apt to get sick, you know, wear your mask around them, or at least keep 6 feet. It's a train, guys. We might have to go on the train. I mean, why not? We're here, right? That'd be kind of a fun trip. What was I saying? I don't even remember what I was saying now. I got distracted. No, something before the train. This is what happens when, not just when you put us together, it's what happens when someone with ADHD does a vlog. There's a lot that I need to cut out, people, because I'll just stop talking because I'll forget what I'm saying mid-sentence. I don't think you realize how time-consuming this all is, because if I'm not talking about something that's totally utter nonsense, it's that there's pure silence because you can see the gears going in my head. So if you have ADHD, I feel you. It's rough. I honestly don't remember what the heck I was saying. Oh, the pumpkin. Not that I'm around a bunch of pumpkins to remind me exactly what I was talking about. I was gonna paint on a pumpkin, and then after Halloween, I was going to take the seeds out and I was gonna bake them.
Oh yeah, I did that one year.
Yeah, because I don't really wanna carve one this year. I don't really have the time. So maybe I'll just get like a smaller pumpkin. That's our haunted house that we'll be going into. The key about going through a haunted house, I'll tell you right now, this is my secret, because for me, I don't do so well jumping out and scaring people. That's not how I scare people. The best way for me to scare a person is when they're doing something like Heather is right now, and they don't know I exist or I'm around, and I just stand here, very, very quiet. And then they decide, oh, I'm gonna turn around now, and I'm right there. Silence, I don't say a word, and they jump out of their skin.
That's what I do at work. I just walk up to people.
That's it. That's it. That is it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. That is how I scare people. So when I go through the haunted house and I want to take pictures, because I'm not really going through the haunted house to go through the haunted house. You know, I'm not one of those people that's like, oh my God, this is scary. I go through very quiet because I'm just taking pictures. I'm capturing the moment. I'm testing low light on the camera. And the thing is that they're looking for people that are talking or in big groups or completely ignorant by the fact that they're in a haunted house. And so I'll come around the corner very quiet and I'll scare them because they weren't expecting me to be there. And then they're like, oh, boo. And I'm like, good one. So if you want to go through a haunted house and you want to get them, just go through really quiet like. Those are teeny, teeny, tiny.
You wanted a pumpkin, right?
How many seeds do you think I can get out of that guy?
I don't know, it's 3 for $5, so you can have 2.
There you go. Have you ever been stung by a bee?
Yes, I sat on it. It was horrible.
My first bee sting, and my only bee sting, thank goodness, was when I was at a pumpkin patch. I think I was 3, and I picked up a pumpkin, and there was a bee inside the stem.
Oh.
Came out and stung me. We got our pumpkins. Do you think I should do a contest for how many seeds are in my pumpkins?
Yeah.
And the closest person gets
A pumpkin.
gets a pumpkin. It would be bad by the time it got to you guys. Probably, like, I don't know, should I give away that bed box transmitter?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
All right, guys. So for those of you that actually watch my vlogs, if you have a camera that's listed as one of the possible applicable cameras that's listed on the Benbox video, which I'll put a link to it here.
Oh my God, tiny baby.
And you want a way to transmit video control to your smart device, go ahead and leave a comment down below on how many pumpkin seeds you think I'm gonna get out of those 2 tiny pumpkins. And the person closest, without going over, I'll go ahead and I'll send you guys that Benbox transmitter that I got. And also put your camera model below alongside your guess, and because I do want to be sure that it's going to work for you before sending it out to you and you being disappointed. But go and watch the video, see if it's something that you even want and will use, because I can't use it. And yeah, whoever gets closest without going over for how many pumpkin seeds are in the 2 pumpkins, I will post it in one of my next vlogs. I'll tell you what, guys, it's getting toasty with these masks on, not to mention I'm wearing a sweater. Why am I wearing a sweater? Because I miss sweater weather. Here we go, guys. The long walk to our demise. At the end of this road will be the haunted house. And we'll see how well our silent approach works, and see if we can get away with doing a photo shoot in a haunted house. As you guys could see, we've got some pictures inside the haunted house. Wanted to test the low light availability for the Z5. I was actually surprised to see that on the screen itself, it let me know, hey, low light situation. I'm gonna change some things around to help you out. And the pictures came out fairly clear, even handheld. Naturally, I did not get to use my GoPro inside the haunted house. There was to be no video recording. I've taken pictures in the haunted house before for the last couple of years, so they were pretty okay with that. As my pictures, they're very tasteful, they're complimentary to the haunted house itself, and
They don't give anything away.
they don't give anything away. Exactly. It captures just some hints of what you will come across in the haunted house, but doesn't ruin any of the jump scares. Overall, because it was actually much busier than it has been when I've gone in the past, we kept 6 feet apart, we kept our masks on. We made sure that social distancing was kept so they could keep their haunted house open. And yeah, we got some great pictures. I used my Andy Cine RGB R1 light that I've used in a past product review that has really come in handy for me on several occasions, several different videos. Almost all my videos, I've probably used it for something. So that has been probably the top product that I've done a review on so far. Ever since I officially became monetized, woohoo, Shutterbug 101 is monetized. Didn't think I'd ever get there either. I've had a couple companies reach out to do a couple more product reviews. One of them I did say no to, because for me, I want to keep the integrity of the channel, and I'm only going to review things that either make sense with my channel or that I can support and use. The one I said no to is just not a product I could put my trust in, or that I had beliefs that would have a positive use to it. So we'll see what other product reviews come up. We'll take pictures in the tube, take pictures in the corn, We'll probably go on the train, then we'll head home. Isn't it interesting the things you can make out of industrial equipment that children can enjoy safely? Well, I think we are out of breath for pictures. So we are taking our last adventure before leaving the pumpkin patch. We are going on the choo-choo train. We've got our seat toward the caboose because that's the best place. And we will see you guys on the next vlog. Bye.